A friend of mine was picking on me, why do I not get rid of my old machine here? Anthony, why don't you just scrap it? I told him I'm hanging on to it for parts for my other machine. This hydraulic line, the metal one, just got bent and cracked, and now it's spraying hydraulic oil everywhere. And these metal lines you cannot just go out and buy. But luckily I have my old machine. See, I already took it off my old machine here. I'm going to install it to my new machine. Already used the motor from this tractor for my bulldozer because the transmission went bad in this machine. Eventually I'm going to need those rims and tires for this. I already used parts from the front axle on this to this. I can use hydraulic cylinders, valves, quite a bit can swap over from this machine to my new machine. So like all these old hydraulic lines that have not blown yet, my old machine I already replaced almost all the hydraulic hoses. So I'll just swap them over when they do go bad. I do the same thing with trucks as well. Like when I had Stinky Pete, I had a whole parts Dodge up here, but I used everything on it until there was nothing left. So I scrapped the bent frame and the rotted out cab and some other stuff. I've taken it for scrap because they were no good at all. But farmers and rednecks like myself, when we still can use parts off of something, we're not going to just scrap it and throw it out. Like that hydraulic metal line just saved me at least $100. Inflation keeps going up. My paycheck is not getting any bigger, so I'm resorting to doing whatever I can to save money. But that's pretty much the difference between middle class, low class, and high class. Middle to low class like myself, we work so hard to pay our bills and stuff, so we need to try to save money wherever we can. I should say we understand the value of a dollar. Like, people make fun of me with Stinky Pete all the time. Why don't you just go out and buy a new truck? Or why don't you buy diesel fuel and stuff like that? Well, to be honest, I'd rather spend $80,000 for a house instead of a truck. I bought Stinky Pete for $300 and I fixed it up. So for me, paying $300 for an old truck instead of $80,000 for a new truck, and me buying an old machine for $5,000 instead of spending $50,000 to $80,000 for a new machine, if they were smart, they would understand, oh, that means he has more money for other important things.